As per usual, I am late, so in fact, hello y'all. Last night, the president of France announced that we're going back on lockdown.
Oh, god damn it!
That was on Wednesday night. I somehow conjured up in my sources that it was gonna start on Friday at midnight, but in fact, I am wrong. So I was planning to do all my grocery shopping, all my last minute things, last minute on Friday. Today's Thursday, and in fact, the lockdown, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, starts tonight. So, and I'm still dealing with my foot. You know, last week I sprained my foot. You know my last video I posted in Montmartre. Well, I went back there last week. I sprained my foot up in those hills. Not only am I dealing with a sprained foot, I gotta deal with rushing to the grocery store so I can get some tissue paper to wipe my booty. Disgusting! Apparently it's gonna be projected until December 1st. This is what people panic buy, because you want to tell us last minute. Anyway, I'm gonna try to go get some toilet paper and some snacks. That's my priority. And some oat milk. So I'm gonna take you guys with me to see if it's actually chaotic. I don't know, I haven't been outside yet. I don't want to tell you guys something and I haven't even seen it, but from my sources it's been chaotic. Without further ado, let's see no one for the next month. I decided to make my life difficult and not get crutches like any person with a sprained foot would do. For me, it was either limit my walking for the week or try to go out wearing crutches all the time. And by the way, I'm limping by myself. You can see what I chose. So I'm in my first store that I go to. I didn't think getting here would be such a hassle, but literally that bus was full. It looked like we're in the Greve again, the way that everyone was packed in that bus, as if we're not in COVID right now. So far at my first store, it doesn't look like people are panic buying. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. See, I was planning to do a grocery haul or my grocery shopping video this week, like tomorrow, and that's why I didn't plan to do anything until tomorrow. But, you know, the government has canceled that plan. Here's the kicker, we truly don't even know what our restrictions are, but people are still panicking. He's not gonna announce it until later tonight, if we can go out to grocery shop, all that, what the restrictions are gonna look like, but I guess people are preparing anyway. You guys, I promise I eat healthy, but these are my priorities right now, snacks, because I'm a snacker. The thing about France is there's not much snack options, so I buy my snacks from the British store. As an American, I'm very used to snacking, having something in between meals. That's not a super French thing, so when you go to grocery stores, the options are limited, so I stack up. This store wasn't bad. A lot more packed than usual though, for sure. Okay. This is actually what I was looking for from this store. Do I buy two, y'all? Do I be extra and buy two? Or should I be considerate of other people and buy one? I know that French people have the stereotype that they're so rude and dismissive, which for the most part is not true, but cashiers in Paris are notoriously known to follow that freaking stereotype so hard. They always have an attitude, always have an issue, and I'm just like, can you not? Today's a beautiful day. Can you just live your life? Let me live my life. in an effort to navigate this confinement sanely, we're gonna go out today. They announced the actual restrictions. So basically we get to go out to like exercise, walk, whatever, 1 hour per day. And you have to stay within a 1 kilometer radius of your place. Now the thing about confinement is it's very different when you're doing it alone versus with your family. But it's also very different for me because I'm in the place that I want to be this time. I'm just alone. So I'm dealing with that. And I can only take it day by day. Today, I'm making it a thing where I'm prioritizing my mental health. Because before confinement happened again, I was dealing with my foot. So I had to stay in the house a lot. So it was really important for me to start building some kind of mental health routine. And I've been keeping that up through these days and really making it important for me. So that's what I've been focusing on. I haven't so much been focusing on the fact that we are in confinement and everything is restricted. So that's why I say I gotta take it one day at a time. I'm quite lucky to live next to this walking path. I can see this being very useful, and I also see a lot of people up here taking advantage of this as well. So I'm grateful. I'm gonna walk on my foot. It feels okay, but I'm gonna walk down here and I'll show you guys what it looks like. You're probably gonna be seeing a lot of this in the next month at least. Pardon?
On n'avait pas le droit de filmer ici.
Pardon?
On n'avait pas le droit de filmer.
De filmer le...
Non, vous demandez là-bas, mais ici vous...
Ah non, c'est pas à toi, c'est juste...
Moi, je vous assure, vous pouvez me prendre. Prenez-moi en photo.
Hello, howdy. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, so I have a little bit more energy than I have had in the past week. Today is, I think, week 2, October 30th. We went on confinement. Today is October 5th. So we've been in confinement officially for 5 days, 6 days. It's been a journey, mentally, spiritually, and everything in between physically. I know I skipped a few days because a few days I just did nothing. If I'm gonna be honest, there were 1 or 2 days that I was just like, today's not the day, I'm not doing nothing. But in my doing nothingness, I discovered that co-working spaces are still open. So usually I would go to a coffee shop or something to go work, but since all restaurants are closed to have people anyway, co-working spaces are still open. So today we're gonna try to go to a co-working space that is the cheapest one here in Paris. Usually co-working spaces are like maybe $3, $4, $5 an hour, but this one, if you're a student, it's $1 an hour. So we're definitely gonna go to that one. But I figured, like, for the price that I would pay for coffee at a coffee shop, I can go to this co-working space. This is what we have to fill out anytime we want to leave our house. It's this form. You have to put your name, your birth date, where you live, and there's different reasons that you check. Like, either you go out because you're going to work, or you go out because you're going to pick up kids, or you're going grocery shopping, or you're going on your 1 hour walk. So today I'm commuting to work. If I am able to actually go to a co-working space and work, that would be really good for me and my mental health, to not be in the house all day. And also, I'm like 30,000 times more productive when I leave my house, which is why I always went to coffee shops. Let's spot this thing. What is my birth date? My birthday is actually soon, y'all. And guess who's gonna be in confinement? Because France decided to go in confinement the month of my birthday. Basically, you get a form saying what you're doing, and if you were to be stopped by the regulators, then you have your form and everything. The other day, I actually haven't been in the house all week. On Monday, I worked as a stylist assistant on a photo shoot, which was really cool. But as I was arriving to the place, I had my attestation and everything. The police were out there like trolling the streets in this certain neighborhood because it was like the hood, and they were just trolling. And like, I'm turning around to knock on the door, but the police are walking by, and as I turn back around, this police guy is just staring me directly in my eyes, trying to intimidate me. And y'all, the face I gave him under my mask,
Boy, if you don't.
these folks just be trying to scare people. But we're not gonna get into my conspiracies. Let's go to work. I'm going to La Prominence, and it's up there. I really don't get people here. They have serious staring issues. I totally and completely forgot to film anything while I was working at the co-working space. It was super quiet and everyone was like to themselves, so I didn't want to be speaking like I am now. But I was there for 4 hours, and pretty sure it was only €4 because I'm a student. So I did it that way, and yeah, now I'm home. I'm back home cooking dinner. I got myself a baguette. Now, if y'all come to Paris, whenever all this crap is over, y'all come to Paris, try Maison non ditl, okay? I did the croissant video, and I tried their croissant, and they had the best croissants, but they also have really delicious baguettes that are so bomb when they're warm, like the softest. They're like not too soft and not too hard. Some baguettes be super crusty, you be cutting the top of your mouth. That's not my game. But Maison non ditl, can you see it? If you want a consistent baguette, croissant, yada yada yada, definitely try them when you come to Paris. But I'm gonna have some dinner. I'm gonna eat it with my baguette. And that's the end of confinement day 6 for me. Alright, I'm gonna see y'all whenever I see ya. Good morning. So today is confinement day 7, which means it's officially been a full week of confinement here in France. Now, honestly, I don't feel like confinement was as harsh as I originally conceived in my brain. I thought confinement was like, you can't go outside ever, you can't do anything. But in fact, I've gone to work on a photo shoot. I've gone to work at a co-working space. Apparently we can still go out to get groceries at our normal grocery stores, and also markets are open, which is like my holy grail. Honestly, am I the only one? I wake up at like 10 every day, like 9 or 10, and then it takes me, my morning routine takes me like 2 hours to really get settled, because I meditate, I do yoga, sometimes I work out like I'm going to today. I want to show you guys that. And then by the time I get outside, like the markets are over. But hopefully I'm gonna be doing some of that soon, because I did want to film my grocery routine. You guys said that would be a good idea to see, so I did want to film that. But I was gonna postpone it because confinement was announced. Anyway, I am trying a lot of new things during this confinement, because for me right now, even before confinement was announced, I was reworking on myself and knowing myself and discovering things that I like, and really taking care of my mental health, my physical health, all things well-being. So when confinement was announced, I was like, oh cool, I kind of still get to focus on that, as I was doing it anyway. So, all that being said, today is my first day of working out with a trainer. Alright guys, so that's all for this week's vlog. Let me know if you guys enjoy these kind of videos. I always am like conflicted. Being a creator, you always want your videos to be as engaging, as interesting, as like ground shaking it as possible. So I don't ever really show vlogs where I'm not doing much, which is probably why I have like 20 unedited clips in my computer right now. Yeah. That was actually only the first week. Today, as I'm filming this, is actually the start of the second week of confinement. So now that I know the rhythm, now that I know what I can and can't do, so I can plan a little bit more rather than just being like, oh, don't know what to do today. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so I can know that you guys like these kind of videos. Also hit that subscribe button down below, of course, to see.
Bye, bitch.